All right, good evening, everyone, and welcome to Full Field. Thank you for being here, ready to rock early for our performances here this evening. While the official start of the show is at 7:30 p.m., something that's become a really important tradition for us these last several years is the official unveiling of the Boiler Beats drumline. These students were all part of our band camp throughout this entire week, and we have been in a situation these last several years where we have had so many percussion candidates for the marching band that we've been able to create 2 fully populated drum lines. And that is just an incredible thing for our program. It has built our percussion program just to the extreme. So these students are going to kick off our evening here, just showing off the work that they've been putting in these last couple of days. I also want to give a couple special thank yous to some of the folks you see in the polo shirts around. First, I'd like to introduce Clayton St. Martin, an alum of the All-American Marching Band. He is one of the main helpers with Boiler Beats, especially every activity they do on a game day. And since Thursday, they've been assisted by 3 other graduates of Purdue University and helpers to our program. Over here is primarily working with the basses, Drew Wagner. Over here, primarily on the cymbal side of things, Nick Smith. On the cue, Tom Beach. All wonderful people working with our program. And you'll also see kind of our official drumline photographer and technology education instructor at Lafayette Jeff High School, Jill Rubaka. So thank you to all of our helpers and our staffers here with the Boiler Beats. And now to kick off our evening, please welcome the 2025-26 Purdue Boiler Beats. Would we please give a huge round of applause to the 2025 Boiler Beach Drumline? Thank you so much. If you want to catch the Boiler Beats again, you can usually find them playing some tailgates before about half of our games over at the Union Club Hotel. And they're always there to welcome the team's arrival when they get to Ross-Ade, and you'll see them playing around tailgates. And now, approaching us from Jiskey Drive, you may notice that we have a band making its way to the field. So please go ahead and face 3rd Street if you would like to see the first field entrance this year of the 2025 Purdue University All-American Marching Band. The band will be entering the field from the driveway over by the well house over on the sunny side of the field here. And it'll take them just a couple more minutes. Ifan Lin, if you can hear my voice, please meet Professor Gephardt at the 50-yard line here. Ifan, please meet Professor Gephardt. It gives me incredible pleasure to introduce to you the 2025 edition of the Purdue All-American Marching Band. Band, fall out. Go ahead and get a drink, do some quick stretches. We're going to start with pregame band in about 5 minutes. For all of our friends joining us tonight, welcome to Whole Field, the home of the All-American Marching Band. My name is Matt Conaway. I have the pleasure of serving as this band's interim director for this, our 140th season. You're in for a great performance this evening as these amazing students show off what they've learned this week. You're going to see some right now of their section warm-ups and stretches, and you're going to see them get hyped for the very first public performance of our 2025 season. What is exciting about this is these students only found out on Thursday morning that they were accepted into the All-American Marching Band. And what you're going to see tonight is the product of 3 days of incredibly hard work and dedication. So, for right now, sit back and enjoy the show, and we'll be back with you when they are ready to begin their pregame performance. band, let's go. 2 minutes, please, to pregame off the field. 2 minutes to pregame off the field. One minute. All right, band, quiet on the field, please. For our friends joining us here in the audience, Thursday morning at around 10 a.m., we officially unveiled the 2025 edition of the Purdue All-American Marching Band. And just half an hour later, we hit the field to begin our preparations for the first game of the year, which is just 1 week from today. But now, just 2 days after we officially set the All-American Marching Band, we're very proud to give this season's first full performance of our traditional pregame show. I'm now going to turn the microphone over to the voice of the All-American Marching Band, Ski Anderson. Band, you're already there. Hunker down. Drum majors, take it away. Good evening, Boilermaker fans. Welcome to Hall Field, home to the heartbeat of Purdue University. Please welcome the pride of the Boilermakers, the Purdue All-American Marching Band. Between the Goldcasters, Golden Turks, and the All-American Twirlers. The Big Ten Pride, the Silver Twins, Willie Blumenich, and Anna Hardesty. Mixed Boilerette, Lindsey Mack, and Girl in Black, Audrey Zirkle. Aaron James and drum majors Victoria Knott and Colby Faith. It's time to get fired up for Coach Oda and a new era of Boilermaker football. We're rolling down the track to victory with our mighty Boilermakers. All aboard on the Boilermaker Special. Let's pay tribute to this great university as the band performs for the honor of Old Purdue in the traditional Floating Purdue formation. We welcome our alumni back to Purdue as the band plays the familiar tunes at back home again in Indiana. One of our Purdue traditions is the playing of the visitors' school song. This is the Ball State Fight Song. It's time to boil her up as the band plays Fighting Varsity. Now entering the 105th season, all Boilermaker fans know that the All-American Marching Band goes nowhere without the world's largest drum. We ask all who are able to please rise and join in the singing of Purdue University's alma mater, the Purdue Hymn. Now, please join us in singing the greatest of all college fight song, Hail Purdue, as the band forms the traditional Block 2, the nation's oldest marching band formation. Please remain standing for the performance of America the Beautiful and our national anthem. I am an American. That's the way most of us put it, just matter-of-factly. They are plain words, those four. You could write them on your thumbnail, or you could sweep them clear across this amazing August sky. But remember, too, that they are more than words. They are a way of life. So whenever you sweep them plainly, sweep them proudly, sweep them gratefully. I am an American. For friends out here in the crowd, this is where we will be ready to welcome Coach Odom and the Fighting Boilermaker football team. Band, let's call this 15 seconds. And let's go. Pretty darn good for the end of band camp, don't you think? Let's hear it again for the All-American Marching Band. All right, band, go ahead and fall out. Go ahead and hydrate here and get ready for the second half of our show. Great job. Great run through. Y'all may have figured out band's pretty hard work, and these students are pretty amazing. At this point, while the band is making their way over to their water and getting ready to share a little bit more of what we've been working on, this is the point in our show where I would like to introduce the members of the Purdue Bands and Orchestras, faculty and staff. So if members of our faculty and staff could join us out on the numbers. The first group that I would like to introduce are all of the members of the All-American Marching Band, faculty and staff, who are doing such an amazing job working with our students. I won't say we're not tired, but I will definitely say that we are thrilled right now with where everything has gone. First of all, in her 26th season as an Associate Director of the All-American Marching Band and the Director of the Purdue Drumline, Dr. Pamela Nave. Now in his third season with our band faculty and responsible for our leadership coaching and drill preparation, Dr. Lucas Peterson. Our Director of Operations, Coordinator of Marching Fundamentals, and legend among Indiana High School band directors, Professor Doug Fletcher. Our Assistant Director of Operations, Twirling Coach, and Director of Band Auxiliaries, Morgan Lake. The coach of the Golden Silks Color Guard, Jeff Burr. Assistant Coach Burr with the Golden Silks Color Guard, Purdue Band alum, Kelly Miller. And the coach of the Gold Duster Dance Team, Natalie Hess. And up here with me at the center tower, of course, the voice of the All-American Marching Band, Ski Anderson. One big round of applause again for our All-American Marching Band staff. We also have some more of the faculty and staff of Purdue bands and orchestras this evening. And while not all of them could be here tonight, I'm absolutely going to share who they are because they're such an important part of this entire program. Join me in welcoming our Director of Jazz, who I know is not able to be with us this evening, but Professor Bethany Robinson. Another member of our jazz faculty and our lead improv instructor, Professor Gerard Harris. Director of our orchestra program, newly anointed and tenured Associate Professor Adam Bedoni. A longtime faculty member with our concert band program, Dr. David Blond. Our administrative assistant, Susan Lipscomb. Our account clerk, Kim Delks. Our manager of recruitment and student success, Caitlin Cotton. Experiencing her very first band camp with us, our Director of External Relations, Esther Turgis. Our multimedia designer and guru of all things that plug in and show video and hear audio, Hamza Nasir. A new Purdue University graduate. Congratulations. A couple other very important people to our band family. I know he's in the audience here tonight. The voice emeritus of the All-American Marching Band. Please welcome Roy Johnson. And I don't know for certain if he is here or not. I know they were going to try, but our Associate Professor of Bands Emeritus and a 37-year Associate Director with the All-American Marching Band. Let's hear it for Professor Bill Kissinger down here on the 20-yard line. We also have some very special guests at Whole Field this evening. These individuals have been meeting all day supporting our program as members of the Purdue Bands and Orchestras Advisory Board. Can all of our Advisory Board members please stand or wave so we can recognize you? And finally, it gives me great pleasure to introduce the Al G. Wright Chair of Purdue Bands and Orchestras and the 5th Director of the All-American Marching Band. Please give a very special Boilermaker welcome to Professor Jay Gephardt. And at this time, I'm going to turn the mic over to Professor Gephardt for a very special presentation.
Hey, good evening, everybody. Good evening, everybody. Hey. Hey, it's great to see you and great to be standing here on the close to the 50-yard line. I was meeting with the advisory board today, and which is something that I've been doing on the Saturday of band camp for many, many, many years. And I have to tell you that in previous years, my mind has always been at the drill field. But today, knowing that the All-American Marching Band is in great hands with the leadership of Matt Conaway and this wonderful team of faculty and staff behind me, gives me a great sense of pride and also a whole lot of relief knowing that this band is in incredible hands. So let's give a big round of applause to this year's faculty and staff of the AAMB. One thing that I have the honor of doing this evening is presenting a special award to one of our alumni, and I'm going to read a little bit about this individual. It's my pleasure to speak today about a remarkable former student of Purdue Bands and Orchestras, Yifan Lin. Many of you will remember Yifan from his time here at Purdue when he was an active and enthusiastic member of our department. In fact, it sometimes seemed like there wasn't an ensemble on campus that Yifan wasn't a part of. Whether it was in wind ensemble, concert band, gold and black sound, or chamber groups, he contributed his talents generously, always lifting the music and people around him. While Yifan was incredibly versatile, his true expertise was the piano. His artistry, sensitivity, and skill on the keyboard left an indelible impression on his peers and professors alike. Today, Yifan has carried that same passion for music back home to Taiwan, where he continues to teach and to perform as a member of various ensembles. Just as he did here, he enriches the lives of his students and colleagues with his music, his generosity of spirit, and his deep dedication to his art. It is in recognition of his accomplishments and the bright future that surely lies ahead of him that we are proud to present Yifan Lin with the 2025 Shooting Star Award. This honor reflects not only his achievements as a musician and educator, but the inspiration he provides to all of us who believe in the transformative power of music. We are proud to call Yifan one of our own, and we celebrate his ongoing contributions as a professor at a university in Taiwan and to music and education and beyond. Let's give a big round of applause to Yifan Lin.
Hello everyone. For me, it's very happy to come back here. Joining Purdue and also being the active Purdue Bands and Orchestras members are some of my correct and best choices during my PhD life. And the Purdue Bands and Orchestras really inspired me and taught me a lot. So they gave me my PhD life much more colorful, and I will also use the same way to teach the next generation. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Jay, and also congratulations, Yifan. We're so unbelievably proud of you, and we just cannot wait to see all the amazing things you're going to continue to do. All right, now, normally, for those who have attended this performance in previous years, you know that we would now move on to a concert portion of our performance, but tonight, we actually have a special treat for you. Because we have a game in just 1 week, we've been working a little bit farther ahead than we've normally had the luxury of being able to do. So tonight, we're going to give you a sneak peek of our very first halftime show of the year. Tonight, we're ready to share the first half of that show, and while the band is moving now into opening set on the field, we're just going to pause, get ready to run through this, and then I will be very happy to turn the mic back over to the voice of the All-American Marching Band. So Dan, we'll give you a few more seconds to get in position, and you know what to do when you hear Steve's voice. Well, we're at a good waiting point here. Many of you are noticing the particularly stylish Gold Day t-shirts this year. a gold shape this time around, and on the back of the shirt, the emblem designed by our multimedia director Hamza Nasir reflects the emblem that is worn on the Purdue band uniform hats. Something we're doing just a little bit different this year for parents and alums is we're going to be out marketing a t-shirt that is based on this, just with a color swap. It'll be a black shirt. So you can sort of look like a member of the All-American Marching Band at this point and support your students or support the program. So more information on that to come. Hamza, great design this year. Thank you for your work on this. And now, it appears that we're ready for our run of the opener here. So I'm going to turn the mic back over to Ski Anderson.
Today, the All-American Marching Band pays tribute to one of the greatest bands of all time. Fronted by the legendary Freddie Mercury and backed up by icons Brian May, Roger Taylor, and John Deacon. Their music has been internationally famous since the release of their album A Night at the Opera 50 years ago. So please, sit back and enjoy the music of Queen. We welcome the talented Bill Dusty Dance Team to the field to perform to this 1979 hit that was written as a tribute to Elvis Presley. It's been called a hip-shaking rockabilly romp and was Queen's first U.S. #1 hit. This is Crazy Little Thing Called Love.
Now, if you want to see the rest of this show, you're going to need to come to our game 1 week from today as Purdue takes on Ball State at Rockade Stadium. Tickets are still available at PurdueSports.com. We hope to see you there. We'd now like to take the opportunity to feature some of our friends in the auxiliary section. So please welcome to the front our 2025 Girl in Black, Audrey Circle, and Miss Boilerette, Lindsay Mack. They will be performing this band tradition written by the late, great Ozzy Osbourne. This is Crazy Train. Longtime band arranger Harold Walters wrote dozens of charts for the All-American Band during Al Wright's tenure, and this is one of his best. Featuring the Golden Silks color guard, this is a fun riff on Hail Purdue that we call Hail Purdue Locomotive. Our band's stage director, Bill Moffett, was a legendary arranger for bands around the world. His Sound Power series remains the most popular collection of marching band music ever written. And this chart is his signature selection, featuring our All-American twirling team and Silver Twins, Lily Brunig and Anna Hardesty. This is The Horse. Now we're going to shift our focus to our friends in the back of the band. It may be a little hard to see, but you won't have any problem hearing them. I'm talking, of course, the Purdue University Drumline. Drumline! Let's hear some of our favorite Boilermaker fans cheers. Ladies and gentlemen, the Go-Duster Dance team now joins us up front as we share a band and stadium favorite. This is Tear It Up. At this time, we'd like to share a new song to our stands book. This collaboration between South Korean singer Rose and Bruno Mars has been described as the best K-pop song of 2024. And who better to feature on this new piece than our new Golden Girl? This is Apple.
featuring Golden Girl number 33, Ireland Jones. Before we move to our traditional closing music for our performance, we're going to turn the microphone over to a man who has had one whale of a week and done an amazing job. Ladies and gentlemen, the interim director of the All-American Marching Band, Professor Matt Conaway. Thank you very much, Steve. Thank you, band. Thank you, all the band fans who are here tonight. The amount of work that these incredible human beings around the field have put in this week is at one of the highest levels I've ever seen. I also told them earlier today that I swear I get to work with the smartest band in the country with how fast they put all this stuff together. Let me share just a few insights in terms of their work this week. Again, they found out they made the band at 10 o'clock Thursday morning. 10:30 they started learning the pregame show. And at 8:25 that night, they marched and played the whole pregame show. That's how fast these folks are working. The halftime drill that you just saw, they learned that in about 75 minutes or so and then spent some time cleaning it up. The music they put together, maybe they'll spend 20 minutes on a particular chart, and then it's cooked and ready to deliver here. So you might be wondering, what did we do the rest of our week? What we did was learn how to march. And learn how to march in a way that keeps Purdue very, very pleased, both from a tradition standpoint and the contemporary quality of performance that we strive for. Now, some really interesting stats on this year's band. First of all, I would like everyone in the band go ahead and hunker down right now, and then please stand back up if you are now a first-year member of the All-American Marching Band. Thank you very much, my first-year friends. You want to hunker back down. I should point out that almost a third of those people are people who are trying out for the All-American Marching Band for the second, third, or fourth time. So the tenacity is much appreciated, my friends. Great work. Now, can we please see from the band members who are now entering what, at least for now, they think may be their final season with the All-American Marching Band. Let's thank these incredible graduating seniors and grad students. Thank you. You can all stand back up now. Thank you. I have the pleasure every year of delivering the band's history lesson and the incredible history slideshow that Roy Johnson has provided to our department that I continue to take care of year over year. These students understand what an awesome responsibility it is to do what they get to do. This opportunity to represent Purdue and to participate in an organization that will probably be the very center of their lifetime collegiate memories. We all know what a valuable treasure the All-American Marching Band is, and every person who is on this staff
current directors, and one very recent former director, we all understand that we have one major task, and that is, let's not screw this up. Right? We want to take good care of this. Your students are in good hands with us from an educational standpoint, but for every person who is here as a Purdue band alum, every Purdue graduate, everyone who cheers us on at football, we all understand this incredible responsibility. And everyone on this field promises to you, we will not let you down. And we will continue to make Purdue University unspeakably proud of this cherished tradition that is the Purdue All-American Marching Band. Let's give it up for these amazing students here. Professor Gephardt is out here with me because he also really gets it as the man who stewarded this organization for the last 19 years. And I believe at this point that there is also another very, very special presentation. Esther Turgis is bringing some friends to the field, and I'm proud to hand over the microphone now to some members of the Purdue Alumni Association for this incredible honor for Professor Gephardt that he knows actually nothing about.
Thank you, everybody, and thank you for letting us interrupt your performance this evening. My name is Justin Bates. I'm here on behalf of the Purdue Alumni Association Board of Directors. I'm joined tonight by Joe Hartman, who is the Senior Director of Volunteerism and Campus Engagement for the Purdue for Life Foundation, and Heather Beasley, who's the Chief Operating Officer for Student Life. We have the distinct honor on behalf of the Purdue Alumni Association Awards Committee to announce one of the winners of this year's Special Boilermaker Award. This award was established by the Purdue Alumni Association in 1981 to recognize and honor special people who have contributed significantly to the improvement of the quality of life and betterment of the educational experience for a substantial number of Purdue students. Whether serving countless students, past and present, university alumni, fellow staff members, or the Purdue community at large, this individual, sorry to be giving away who it is, has truly shown the embodiment of the Boilermaker spirit and impacted generations of Boilermakers. At this time, please join me in congratulating Jay Gephardt, the Al B. Wright Chair of Bands, as we honor him and name him a Special Boilermaker. Jay will officially be recognized as Special Boilermaker in Lafayette Stadium on the football field during the October 4th football game. Never been on the field before, right, Jay? Where he will receive the coveted metal sculpture of the Purdue locomotive. In addition, his name will be etched, along with all of the former winners, on the awards obelisk located in the northeast corner of the Purdue Engineering Mall and on a permanent plaque displayed in the Dick and Sandy Dock Alumni Center. Thank you for allowing us again to interrupt your performance this evening and to share in this surprise announcement.
Hey, I want to just say thank you to the Purdue Alumni Association and to my wonderful colleagues for this honor. No secret that I did not graduate from Purdue, graduated from another institution, but tonight I've never been more proud to be a Boilermaker. Thank you again. Thank you.
And now I've asked my friend and dear colleague, Dr. Lucas Peterson, to begin our traditional closing selections of tonight's performance. This is the Purdue All-American Marching Band's signature version of the Battle Hymn of the Republic. And now, under the direction of our most special Boilermaker, Professor Jay Gephardt, we close with one more heartfelt rendition of the beautiful Purdue hymn, followed by a rousing performance of Hail Purdue. Would you please rise? Hey, Dan, let's just huddle at the front tower, please. Huddle at the front tower. All right, bring it in. You don't want to yell. All right. So, all right, band camp is pretty fun. Let's do that again next year. I've asked this several times this week, and I'm going to ask this yet again. The first big round of applause, fans. Can we please, again, give some love to all of our first-year marchers who just jumped right in. You earned your spot, folks. All right, and also to the other side of this, to a group of unbelievable student leaders who have given so much of themselves this week. Most of you, until and unless you're on the leadership team in the band, you will never know the amount of work that goes into serving as a student leader, especially at band camp, but also managing the whole summer recruiting process, getting everyone excited about this band. We've talked all week about building the culture of this band. And the people who we have tasked with that have knocked it out of the park this week. Can we please thank our student leadership team for all of their efforts? I have to give a special thanks to the All-American Marching Band staff here. Any change is difficult for everyone. We all understand that. But the amount of buy-in that this staff has for all of you don't know how lucky you are to get to learn from the people who I've had the ability to work with here this entire week and really from February on to prep for this season. Remember this, no one goes into teaching for the glory, the high pay, and the summers off because, none of those things end up being completely true. We do this because we absolutely love what we do. Those of us on the faculty side of things, we all could have pursued things at conservatories, schools of music, moved on that direction. There's a reason we stay at Purdue, and it is all of you. All right, you have a student-centered faculty and staff who loves working with you and wants you to have the best of all possible experiences here. So to my colleagues, to my team on the All-American Marching Band staff, I thank you, and I don't think I can possibly thank you enough. Thank you all. And now I think it's probably time to wrap this all up. You know where I went to school. At that place, learning how to tell time is a doctoral level class, so I'm not really certain here on this. And my watch is analog, it's not digital, it's really incredible. Now, in uniform, in full dress uniform, we whistle it, correct? We're not in full dress uniform. It's 8:43. Band, friends, cut! Band,